You know what this means? Unboxing. I got two great items here to share with you. I'm so excited to share these items. I kind of know what they are. One I got off of eBay. The other one I can't remember if I got it on eBay or not. But I thought I'd share it with you guys to see what it is. I kind of know what they are, but like I always say, this collection is active. It's ongoing. And so I'm constantly adding to it. If I see something really cool online at Facebook Marketplace or eBay or anything like that, any auction site, if I see something really cool that I want, I get it, because like I said, this collection is ongoing. My Partridge Family Collection. So let's do some unboxing and see what these items are. Okay, I hope this angle works. It's kind of a big item, bigger than I normally get. But so let's do it. Let's unbox it, shall we? It's very well wrapped, I have to say, for eBay. I would definitely give this person a 5 stars on eBay just for the packaging, because they have priority mail, and then of course the eBay sticker. I'm trying to align it here. I'm kind of a shorty, so it takes a little bit. And I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. I feel like there's cardboard here, so I always try to be very careful when I'm opening with my X-Acto knife, but it seems like it's in another box, and it is. So we'll just unbox this. I'm skilled at my X-Acto knife, so don't worry about me. I'm so excited. I get so excited when I get something new from the Partridge family. It's just one of those things, that never gets old. As a collector, and you're always adding to your collection, it's very cool when you get something new. So let's just do this. I'm so excited. I know what this is, and it's something I've been looking for a while, and so I have to give this person 5 stars just for the wrapping and the fact that it came pretty much on time. Oh, you're not going to believe this when you see this. You're not going to believe it. Take this out here. Woo, look at this. I know exactly what this is, and we're just doing an unwrapping today. I'm not going to go into details really on this piece. We'll do that in another show, but this will go on my wall today for sure, because this is an original promo poster for our Partridge Family Christmas card album, which is probably one of my favorite Partridge Family albums, one of my favorite Christmas albums. So let's open it up here. Try to be very careful, but at the same time, it's like Christmas morning. Just tear it open. I'm not going to save any bubble wrap, although it's freaking my dog out. Okay. Yes. I don't even have to look at it. I already know it's in great condition. Like I say, this is a very reputable eBay seller, and so definitely we'll give this person a 5-star rating. I'm just gonna unwrap it here. Woo! Look at this in the frame, and I'll tell you, I didn't spend that much money on this, from what I remember. It was relatively inexpensive for this original print. And you could tell it's original, right? It's got like a lot of the yellowing. It's got a little tear there. I'm all good with that. I don't need anything pristine. When we're looking at this stuff, we're looking at items that are 50 plus years old. So I don't really expect it to be. I got my light going here. Let's shut it off and see if that's better. Yeah. You don't expect it to be pristine, especially when you're talking about 50-year-old items and memorabilia. And of course, we care enough to give our very best. Great marketing. Got the Bell logo, and then of course the Partridge Family's newest album, and the Partridge Family Christmas album. I remember when I got that album. We'll talk about that album actually when we do the show on the Christmas Family card album. We'll go over this promo poster, because I don't think it warrants a whole show by itself, but it is one of those cool things that we saw in record stores back in the day, right? When the new albums were coming out, and maybe they had promo albums they were playing, and you'd walk into the record store and see something like this, and you're like, oh, the Partridge Family Christmas card's coming out, yes. And I have a whole backstory on the Christmas album, so of course go through that on another show when we dive deep into that album. But this is definitely going on my wall today. I'm so excited. That's great. Be honest with you, I don't really know what this is. I kind of have a clue, but I've ordered a few posters, authentic posters lately, and so I don't remember what this is, so we'll find out together. So let's do it. Let's unwrap this. Oh, it is eBay. Another 5-star rating just because of the packaging. So awesome. Okay, so I'll be very careful with this one because it doesn't look like it's got double box. This looks like this is the box. So I want to be real careful, and I don't think there's a frame, so this might just be paper. Let me see if I can do this carefully without, oh, wouldn't that be horrible? I tore my worst fear. Not my worst fear, but it's up there. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this without damaging anything. I'm going to continue and try to get this in frame. Eee! Cross your fingers, folks. There you go. Ah! Oh, it is in another cardboard. That's amazing. Maybe just the holding. Ah! I remember this. Okay, yep. This is another good promotional poster, not in a frame, so I'm going to have to go get a frame for it. Promoting the Partridge Family TV show, not the record. And this is an interesting photo. I'm going to show it to you. You've probably seen it if you're a fan. I'm not sure if this is an original or if it's a reprint. I have to be honest with you. I did spend a lot of money on it, so I don't know. I mean, not a lot, but you know, whenever I spend up near $100, it's a lot for me, because especially on something that I'm not 100% sure is original. Again, very well packaged. Let's tear this up, and feels like it's in. And I spent a lot of time in the printing industry in my younger days, and so I know what to look for, and I have a dot glass and all of that to where I can see if it was a reprint or if it's an original. To me, this feels like it's a reprint, just by looking at the paper. It looks like something that was reprinted. Maybe an offset printer, not a digital printer, which means that it's somewhat old, but maybe it was reprinted from the original poster. And I know this eBayer is very reputable, and I'm not trying to say that they, scammed me or anything. I understand what they do. They take they take originals and make replicas out of them. So not fooled, and I'm not, it's kind of what I was expecting. Let's just put it that way. But this photo is very interesting, and I like it. I'm going to get it framed. I'm going to put it on my wall because it's interesting to see like how Chris is kind of shading his face there. But they did use this photo, and they used it as a publicity photo and promotional poster for the Partridge Family's TV show. But you would kind of like in today's world, I guess, of digital photography, you wouldn't go with that photo. But it's a good photo of everybody else. Kind of Susan Day's face is a little bit obscured. Suzanne Croft is looking really good there, and Danny, and of course David Cassidy at the end. So this is an early picture taken probably in 1970, 1971 to promo the show. I would say probably 1970, because Jeremy Goldbach, as we all know, was replaced in the second season. So there you go. So some really cool items. So we did some unboxing. Not a bad, get that in my frame here. Back it up here. Not a bad poster for, I would say, a reprint of an original. Kind of an interesting picture. I like it though. It's quirky. It's something we would probably see in the 70s and not even think twice about it. Kind of like replacing Chris. I'm not even thinking twice about it. Great picture. And then of course this one. This to me is the creme de la creme. I don't know if you can see it here. When we do the show on it, I'll get a better, so you're not seeing my reflection of my backyard in the, but this is very cool. This is an original. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. And we'll talk about, there you go. We'll talk more about the Partridge Family Christmas card album on another show. Until then, this has been a great unboxing show. And we'll do more of these because there's tons of fun. And I'm surprised when I open stuff. So if you like the show, if you like My Partridge Family Collection, remember to subscribe, hit the notifications button, and so that way you don't miss any upcoming episodes. And then also give us a rating, give us a thumbs up. That helps people find us. And if you have something in your home, in your garage, in your closet, a Partridge Family or David Cassidy or Shirley Jones or Jeremy Gelbwatz, feel free to email me. I have my information in our show notes, and maybe we can strike a deal. I'm always happy to rehome your beloved Partridge Family memorabilia. Until then, we'll see you next time.